Let's draw a reindeer.
Artsy with Mariah.
Welcome to Artsy with Mariah, where we turn a blank piece of paper into a colorful masterpiece. All you're gonna need for today's video is a piece of paper and something to color with. Let's go on our artsy adventure. Before we start, I wanna thank Milo for today's drawing idea. We're gonna start off this drawing by making the head of our reindeer. And I'm gonna do that by almost creating a rectangle shape right over here. And next, I'm going to kind of divide my rectangle shape in half by drawing a line that curves like this. And this is going to be the bottom of my reindeer's face. Next, I'm going to add a nose on my reindeer that is a nice oval that comes right around the center of the face. I think it would be really cute if my reindeer had a little smile on the side of its face, so I'm going to do that by adding a curve right towards the bottom of our rectangle. Now that we have the nose and we have the smile, it's time to add two simple little eyes, so I'm going to do that by coming to the top. And I'm just going to draw two black dots right here for our reindeer's eyes. If you guys ever feel like I'm going a little too fast, please feel free to pause the video or watch it again once we're done. Now it's time to add the ears to our reindeer's head. I'm gonna do that by coming up to the corner of the head, and I'm just gonna draw my ears as little triangles coming out the side of our reindeer's head. I'm gonna add one on each side. Awesome job. Now that we finished our reindeer's face, it's time to add some antlers coming out of our reindeer's head. I'm going to show you guys how I like to draw my reindeer antlers, but feel free to get really creative with this. Basically what we're doing is we're just creating little lines that come up and they curve and they swirl, and there's really no specific way that they have to look because every reindeer has antlers that look a little bit different. So here's how I'm doing mine. I'm kind of just coming up and I swirl it around and then I come back down. And I'm bringing both of them out of my reindeer's head, kind of from the center, and they come up like this. Next, we're gonna make it look like you can see the top of our reindeer's body. So I'm gonna do that by coming down to the bottom of the head. And I'm just gonna add two lines that curve down like this. I'm also gonna add a line right underneath the chin that is going to make a collar for our reindeer. It could be a collar, you could also draw it in as a scarf for your reindeer. I'll let you guys decide what you're gonna decorate this little line as that is gonna be at the top of our reindeer's body. Now, I think it would be fun if we added some jingle bells that come down and hang from our reindeer's antlers. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna draw my jingle bell as a line that comes down from the antler, and then it's just a circle. And I'm gonna add two on each side, but you guys can add them wherever you think looks best. Once you finish the jingle bells that are hanging on the antlers, I think it would be cool if we added some to the collar or the scarf as well. So I'm just gonna add 3 jingle bells right in the middle of that line. And now for the very last step of our drawing, I'm just gonna add 2 arms for our reindeer. And I'm gonna do that by drawing 2 lines like this. And then I'm gonna finish off our drawing by adding a line right along the bottom of the body. Now, while you guys finish up the rest of your reindeer drawing, I wanna introduce you to my old friend. He's gonna share with you guys the word of the day.
Hello friends, my name is Artsy Arthur. My old friend Mariah asked me if I'd be willing to come onto the show and share our word of the day. So let's get to it. Today's word is jolly. Jolly means feeling really happy and full of joy, like when you're laughing and having a super fun time. My reindeer friends are such a jolly old bunch. I love spending my holidays with them. Anyway, let's get back to our drawing lesson with my pal Mariah. Toodaloo.
Thank you, Arthur. It was so good to see you. Okay, you guys, let's finish up our reindeer drawing. I'm gonna do that by picking out a brown coloring crayon, and we're gonna start filling in the body on our reindeer. First, I'm gonna start by drawing in the very top of my reindeer's face. I'm making sure I'm not gonna color in the bottom half of his face yet because we're gonna make that a different color. But I am gonna use that same brown color at the bottom of my reindeer's body. So I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna start filling that in as well. Now I'm gonna use that same brown color and I'm gonna use that for the antlers at the very top of the head. So I'm just gonna start filling those in with dark brown as well. Next, I'm gonna use a light tan color and I wanna use that for the bottom of my reindeer's face. And I'm making sure I'm avoiding the reindeer's nose. And I'm also gonna use that same color on the ears of my reindeer as well. Now, I'm just showing you guys the colors that I like to pick for my reindeer drawing, but please feel free to use whatever colors you think look best. Next, it's time to color in the nose on our reindeer. And I'm gonna do that by picking out a bright red color. And I'm gonna make my reindeer kind of look like Rudolph with his big red nose. For the collar on my reindeer, I want it to look really Christmassy. So since we already used red in this drawing, I'm gonna use a little bit of green right on his collar right there. And for our very last step, I'm gonna color in the jingle bells on our drawing. I want my jingle bells to be sort of a yellow color, but you could also do silver or you could do blue. Feel free to pick any colors that you think would look good for this drawing today. I'm also gonna add that yellow on the jingle bells that are on our reindeer collar as well. And there you have it, our very own reindeer drawing. I can't wait to see what you guys came up with. Today's featured artist is Beckett. Wow, didn't he do such an amazing job on his penguin drawing? I love the way that he created this. Keep up the great work, Beckett. I can't wait to see what you do next. If you would like to become our next featured artist, ask an adult to go to artsywithmariah.com. Remember, the sky is the limit when it comes to your imagination, so keep drawing and keep dreaming. I'll see you guys on my next artsy adventure.
Remember to hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all things Artsy with Mariah. Until next time, toodaloo, my artsy friends.